In this hidden woodland territory, a new generation depends on a refuge surrounded by constant change. The adult cuckoo stands vigilant, its nest a hidden marvel in the dense canopy. The choice of location becomes the first decision in a 40-day test of survival. The adult cuckoo reinforces the nest structure, weaving plant fibers to create a stronger, more protective shape. The hidden nest, now a protected chamber, is ready. The adult cuckoo inspects. The adult cuckoo selects a prime location by the forest stream. Patiently, she gathers materials. The adult cuckoo transforms the shelter into a vital nursery, a testament to instinct and survival. In the heart of the canopy, the cuckoo transforms a simple structure into a secure refuge. The unfinished shelter now holds the promise of a new generation. The morning silence of the nest site is broken by the arrival of a predator. The cuckoo must now defend its future nursery. In the quiet vegetation, a ground cuckoo guards her nest. A glossy black crow approaches, shifting the mood from The female cuckoo guards her newly hatched nest, her deep booming call warning off predators. The arrival of the glossy black crow shifts the quiet nest from a shelter into a defended territory, triggering a consequential reaction from the protective cuckoo. The decision is made. The path is chosen. The quiet is broken as a consequence lands. A glossy black shape arrives, shifting the balance of power. The forest floor. A woven shelter, now a nest. Intrusion. A gloss of black against the natural camouflage. Keep back. This territory is occupied.
Intriguing.
Leave my nest. The eggs are not yours. The adult greater Coucal establishes a defensive perimeter around its nest, changing the course of the nesting cycle. The adult greater Coucal commits to direct defense, guarding the newly found nest against unseen threats in the forest. The adult greater Coucal assumes a defensive stance, guarding the newly hatched nest against unseen threats. The adult greater Coucal defends its nest with unwavering commitment. Its deep territorial booming drives the glossy. The adult Coucal returns, finding a nest teeming with demanding young. The growing population now pushes the limits of their shelter. The greater Coucal returns, a lifeline to the hungry chicks. As the chick grows, the nest's worn fibers show its increasing activity. The parent watches closely as the young. The greater Coucal, a shy and often ground-dwelling cuckoo, demonstrates a keen parental instinct, guiding its young from the. The greater Coucal stands as sentinel, its dark plumage blending with the shadows of the tropical wood. The greater Coucal family finds solace in the seasonal rainforest, the chicks growing rapidly. The greater Coucal, a ground-associated bird, navigates the lush, post-rain rainforest. The young fledgling takes its first tentative steps towards independence, watched carefully by the adult cuckoo. The weathered fibers of the nest reveal signs of use, marking a new threshold as the family moves toward recovery. With resource demands increasing, the adult cuckoo tirelessly searches the feeding corridor. Back at the nest, the adult cuckoo watches over the nursery. The young bird tests its strength, leaving marks on the bark. The young cuckoos are beginning to explore the challenging branch network surrounding their nest. As the chick grows, the guidance shifts to observation. It now explores the clearing with increasing independence. The woodland comes alive with the urgent demands of a growing family. The adult cuckoo forages tirelessly, navigating the familiar paths. The adults are now adapting their behavior as the young birds become more mobile. The adult cuckoo leads the way, its long tail sweeping the forest floor. The overcrowded nest demands more, forcing the adult to seek resources in the wider habitat. The adult bird guides the young one along the branches. They test the new perches. The territory expands. The adult keeps a watchful eye, yet allows the young cuckoo to explore the expanding corridor of the forest on its own. In the heart of a wet forest morning, an adult cuckoo guides its young through unfamiliar moist vegetation. The young bird establishes a temporary shelter, its independence growing with each passing moment. The juvenile cuckoo explores new heights in the wet forest. The adult watches, ready to let it test its independence. The juvenile prepares for its first test of independence. Make the leap, little one. I am here. The chick has matured remarkably, now testing the boundaries beyond the secluded nest. The young cuckoos take their first steps beyond the nest, testing the strength of their new wings under the watchful eye of the adult. The nest stands as a testament, its purpose fulfilled, as new life embraces the surrounding woodland. Following the family's path, we see the juvenile mastering new branch corridors, guided by the adult. Their journey continues. The greater Coucal family continues their route through the woodland edges, adapting to the wider habitat. The young bird takes its first tentative steps beyond the nest, testing its newfound strength. The adult watches. The juvenile cuckoo, now separated from its sibling, selects a new resting branch away from the nest. The once active nest now records the journey that transformed fragile beginnings into a successful departure. Beyond the empty nest, the young birds now enter a wider world where survival depends on movement, awareness, and adaptation. One successful nest is only one part of a much larger network where habitats connect and survival continues. The story now follows the habitats themselves, revealing many forms of adaptation beyond the original breeding ground. Across changing forests and waters, survival is written through the relationships between species and their habitats. The journey of one family becomes part of a larger pattern, where every habitat supports the continuing rhythm of life. The adult cuckoo navigates the moist forest floor, foraging for insects to feed its young. The chick awaits. The adult cuckoo asserts its dominance, a deep boom through the forest canopy. The juvenile responds with The greater Coucal, a ground-dwelling cuckoo, demonstrates a crucial act of parental care in the misty morning. The rich tapestry of the forest floor provides sanctuary, a vital nursery for the next generation of life. The forest stream provides a nursery where life unfolds in endless cycles. The chick's first steps echo. The adult cuckoo, character A, provides a meal for the hatchling, character B, in the moist morning light, part of the larger rhythm of forest life.